Welcome to Mary's Little House of Centerville. Peanut and I, here Peanut, say hello to everybody before you go to sleep. This is Peanut, Mary's little lamb dog at Mary's Little House. Peanut and I want to welcome you. Today we have a very special presentation. It's regarding the first petition that is behind the card, the flip side of the Eucharistic card of Jesus, where we've already treated what weakness meant, but keep me weak that you might be my strength. St. Paul says that Jesus Christ emptied himself. He's the Son of God, the God Almighty, emptied himself, didn't cling to all his divine prerogatives because he always remained God and became weak for us and became a servant and a servant to us all, and was obedient, submissive to the Father's will, was obedient even to death on the cross. Well, I want to just give you an image of that weakness. The image is called the Ecce Homo. Let me just read from chapter 19, verses 1 through 5. Then Pilate took Jesus and had him scourged. And the soldiers wove a crown out of thorns and placed it on his head and clothed him in a purple cloak. And they came to him and said, Hail, King of the Jews! And they struck him repeatedly. Once more Pilate went out, and he said to them, Look, I am bringing him out to you, so that you may know that I find no guilt in him. So Jesus came out, wearing the crown of thorns and the purple cloak. And he said to them, Behold the man. Chapter 19 of the Gospel according to John, verses 1 to 5 through 5. Behold the man. In Latin it says Ecce Homo. Ecce Homo. That's what's etched onto this bust of Jesus. Ecce, E-C-C-E, Homo, H-O-M-O. Behold the man. Pilate was presenting Jesus with his crown of thorns and his mocked purple military cloak on to try to save him, because he found no guilt in him, and maybe the people would have pity on him and let him go. Poor Pilate was caught in a terrible dilemma of his own integrity. Even his wife Claudia wrote a note to him, have nothing to do with this man, he's an innocent and good. And Pilate was trying to save Jesus by having him scourged and presented in such a pitiable way. Ecce Homo. Well, what I want to do today is just present some of the images that our Mother of God Ministries has received and has obtained through the years. The one above us is a bust of Jesus, Ecce Homo. It's very, people see it and they are touched and sometimes even repulsed by it because it's very hard to look at. All of them are. The favorite one of mine is this one here, done by let me see, Peanut, done by a wonderful artist who was a brother and founded a religious order in Poland, and our late great Blessed John Paul II canonized this artist. I don't remember his name. All the information is behind the frame here, inside behind the frame. But he was a Polish artist, and this one is the most beautiful one. I got it from the cover, the April 2007 cover of the Knights of Columbus, the magazine Columbus or Columbia. It's beautiful. I love it so much. It shows Jesus is Ecce Homo. Behold the man. One of the, excuse me, Peanut. One of the other ones I have a hand carved, I think from the Philippine Islands. Now this one is really something. It belongs to the wonderful parish priest, a holy parish priest, who was like an ecce homo to me, who took on the sufferings of his parishioners, my sufferings included too, who loved me so unconditionally when I was going through so many uh, struggles in my own life. And he's the one I brought that big fish who hadn't been to confession for years to his rectory. And On Sunday morning, the worst time for a priest to hear confession because he has all the masses. But he said, Jim, bring him right over. And this man, this penitent, this big fish, after many years of not going to confession, was received with the pastoral love of Father Voss, Monsignor Bernard L. Voss. And I got this at the backup church of his parish. It was given away, the memorabilia of Father. This was his, Ecce Homo, at St. Henry's Parish Church on Main Street in Belleville, Illinois. This one here. I've given many of these away. This is from Italy. It's a beautiful. It's got an icon look to it. For an iconic language. This is represents heaven, our spirituality, and here Jesus, his ecce homo here, beautifully done. And I think there's so many of them from it, but it didn't cost very much either. It's done so well. I've given many of these away. Ecce homo. There's one in the back here. Peanut will let me stand up. This one here is a pencil etching or a charcoal etching, a pencil done very well. Fuentes de I can't pronounce the name, but anyways, it must be Spanish. It's a famous one, and a similar one was given to me by a mystic who was sent on to heaven. Her name was Isabella, our Elizabeth, and she gave me this. Not the same one here. Isabella, forgive me, I gave the other one away to the poor. It's just a beautiful family, a wall right now. So this is Ecce Homo. And the last one I want to share with you, it's one of the latest ones. My adopted daughter, Kathy, I call her, or she's Kathleen. She had made a copy, unknowing that I really love the images of the Ecce Homo. A copy of this from somewhere, from some magazine or something, and it's so beautiful. It shows Jesus. It's a modern one. It's got a cattail for its reed. Remember, they put a reed as a scepter in his hand. It's got a cattail. Isn't that something for his reed? But it's a modern one. It shows his vulnerability. The cloak must have fell down here because he doesn't have any clothes on the top anyway of himself, and he's out in front of all those people with a crown of thorns, a mockery, and a ridiculous reed. Well, here it's a cattail. We know what they are. They grow in the wetlands of our country. Oh, so this one really touched me. It's his vulnerability besides his being so debased and so humiliated. Well, these are the Ecce Homos. I know you probably have your favorite one, but these are the ones we have here at Mary's Little House for the good of the whole church, for the good of to call people to realize how much Jesus loved us, and to know that he identified with all our sufferings, with all our humiliations, with all our shame. He took it on himself to save us from sin, as the second reading in the Vigil Mass, to save our souls, the salvation of our souls. I am so grateful to be with you, to share these images. Thank you for letting me be with you. God bless you. Hmm.